Laten we eens even kijken waar we gebleven waren. We zijn inmiddels weer een real-life dag verder. De kinderen, inderdaad. En we moesten iets terugbrengen naar... ja. Naar het westen. Laat ik ook even mijn handen weer leegmaken. Hoppakee. Terug naar het westen. Hallo. Er staan ook nog steeds mensen bij de auto van Kim. Want we moeten naar die kinderen en we moeten naar die kerk. Waar we inderdaad een item voor hadden gevonden. Dus laten we dat vooral ook even doen. Het regent ook. Hier ligt iets. Ik heb ook een gedachte.
There's a trap in the reeds at your feet.
Ah.
The reeds bend forlornly. The constant, distant song. Locusts are crawling around in the trap, confused. But
Big surprise. Anyway, 1 down, 3 to go. I meant no offense.
Nou, we weten in elk geval dat dit soort traps zijn wel de dingen die we zoeken. We hebben hier nog een gedachte. Hier ligt een omgeslagen boot. The underside of the boat has recently been tarred. Kijk, we zijn nu bij de kinderen. Kunnen we haar nog wat nieuws vragen hier?
Waves are beginning to die down.
why does she care about the waves so much?
What is it with waves and fishermen? But until that happens, I can try to assist you the best I can. So, what will it be, officer? Oh? Who? Okay. When did this... Oh. I've been out on this... Yes, that's the optimal time. Sorry I couldn't help you out. Maybe I can help... Well, how can I assist you then, officer?
Verder kan zij ons niks bieden. Misschien dan de kinderen.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone.
There. We were there.
One of the ruined monoliths.
Uh-huh.
Full circle. Back to Feld.
The boy turns the rock over in his hands.
Toch weer bij die mural, ja. Put the pieces together at the Veld mural. Dat is dan toch waar het gebeurt, hè. Bij die mural daarboven. En we moeten bij die kerk nog die vrouw dat spul teruggeven. Laten we dat eerst even doen. Dat is hier namelijk. Die filament. Filament. Hier, we hebben voor jou de filament.
Yes, what is it? Do I look like someone who has time for...
If you want her help, maybe you should help her.
Yes?
Ah, hier.
Thanks. Looks like it's the one. Now I'm going to print it out to see what's left of it. I have a theory. Lintel was able to divine the location of the anomaly from this watch. What an intricate...
The paper starts filling out with ink. So this is wrong. It's the abyss staring back at you.
Now what?
Sona doesn't reply. Her hands running.
Here. I found it. Hold on. Shh. Just give me a...
I've never witnessed a program.
Wij kunnen niet iets doen.
Done. I've got it. I found the location of the anomaly. I found the coordinates.
Great job.
Ja.
Thank you. There. In the swallow. Think you can help me again?
Tuurlijk.
I need you to go move those water bolts for me.
What an interesting proposition. Truly a...
Figure it out? No. Just walk over to the circle and...
What? She only wants you to... Yes, but you like moving things.
Can you please just go and move the water bolts for me?
Go and move the water balls. Oké.
Yes?
Nee, ik heb Kim aangeklikt. Dat wil ik niet. Ik wil het bord aanklikken.
It's awfully silent again. Measurements have been marked down around the bowls. Oh boy, this is going to be good.
Wat zijn de instructies?
It moves like a ghost. This task is an insult to your mental skills. Some water spills out of the lead programmer sends you, and time to run back, or maybe walk.
Time to run back or maybe walk.
Yes, what is it? Great. Everything should be aligned now. Yeah, nothing. Now, if we got the location right, we should then be able to hear whatever sound this anomaly makes. Honestly, I don't know. That's what I mean. What sound does the nothing make? What if silence is only what surrounds it, but the swallow itself is... Maybe.
Let's think about this logically. Why would nothing be terrifying if it's, well, nothing?
Because it reminds us of death. And yeah. You're right. Let's do it.
The lieutenant takes, and then nothing. Nothing happens. As so you can hear some small animal cross the floor in the chancel. She doesn't answer. Her eyes...
Damn it. No, of course not.
Despite her fear, she was hoping for...
No. My hypothesis that this... You can try on the headphones. See if you can hear it.
This can't be it. You should have a listen.
17%.
All you hear is your own breathing. Heavy, but there's something else.
We horen wel iets.
There has to be. When was the last time this world had anything new to say?
Well, did you hear anything? Yeah.
The lieutenant looks down at the floor, as if to say, you're wasting time here.
Ja, tenzij we wat punten in hearing stoppen, zegt hij. Waar staat hearing? Ik ben blind. Half-light, visual, logic. Reaction speed. Stond er toch? Put skill points into perception to open this white check. Perception. Hier zo.
Yes, what is it?
Still nothing.
Nee, we gooien te laag. We gooien te laag. Figure out why Suna couldn't hear anything.
The mother of...
Ja, ik neem aan vanwege die stilte hier. Daar is een clickable die er eerst niet was. Spinnenweb. Nee, we moeten punten in hearing stoppen die we niet hebben. Het heeft me ook wat items gekost, dit. Hoeft niet per se een probleem te zijn voor nu, maar... Ik wil wel mijn moreel kunnen healen wanneer nodig. Nou, we gaan weer naar de mural. Even alles op een rijtje zetten hier.
The once bright mural towers above you, saying, Feld Electrical.
17% jongens.
Tomorrow, let's see. Just flicking through the index of your... We have a radio brand. Nothing that would be useful here. Sorry.
What is he talking about?
I am not sure, Mikhail.
Let's move on.
Apologies. You just need time to remember. There has to be something there.
Put skill points
Don't do
into
other things around the
encyclopedia.
coast. That might help.
Put skill points into shivers. Heb ik items die daar iets voor geven? Shivers of Encyclopedia. Plus 1 Shivers.
The
Helpt
once
dit?
bright mural towers above you, saying,
Nee, het kan alleen met skill points. En in dat geval kunnen wij hier niks. Consult the wind, keep searching the coast. Ja, dat kunnen we natuurlijk wel proberen om verder langs de kust te lopen. Want kijkend op de map moeten we ook naar het eiland, hè. Hier is nog een trap.
This is the trap, Morel. This trap is also full of...
Another empty trap. Always up for a good jog.
The reeds, but the later it gets.
Ik denk, hoe ver kunnen we komen hier over de kust? Hanged Man. Staat in één keer op de map, is toch al weg. De Hanged Man, die is daar toch al lang weg, jongens. Lopend over de kust. Een gedachte. You should come back here when it snows. Wat is dit voor een doek? Er zit geld onder. Dit is een bunker of zo.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot.
It's military. A service. The washerwoman mentioned a depot at the coast.
Ja.
She said it was for moving ammo and cargo across the bay. From here to the whirling, I can't see how. The church is in the way.
You rattle the handle a bit, then...
We don't get in there. Frankly, you're just going to have to...
No. We've gotten into every door thus far. That's what we do. We open doors.
Relax. No one's hiding in there.
At least you can think about opening it. About doors.
Thought gained. One more door. Nou, dat gaan we leren. We hadden inderdaad dit. Find better loot and locked containers. Ja, die zou ik wel willen vergeten, maar daar heb ik geen skill points voor. Hier kunnen we nog verder omhoog. Hier is nog een trap.
This trap's not to the reach. The wind picks up nothing but locusts in...
Empty as all of them. Of course.
Nog één trap te gaan. Die we ongetwijfeld ergens gaan vinden. Hier is weer iets. Ziet eruit alsof iemand geweest is, ja. A long time ago. Too rusty to climb. Hier kunnen we dan verder niks. Plus 1 shivers. Ja, want ik ben nu hier, maar waar ik nu loop is niet iets nieuws te vinden. Dit is die trap die ik net heb leeggehaald. Wit polo shirt. En dit loopt dan dood. Dus hierboven is dan niks. West of the Veld Building, near the boathouses. En dan gaan we daar maar naartoe. Dan hebben we in ieder geval alle traps gehad. Dit is de veldbuilding waar ik nu ben.
The light vanishes inside the concrete slit. The structure goes deep under the earth.
No idea. We might find her down somewhere. In conclusion, she could be under... I hope not.
Maybe it's just there's no echo.
No echo and no answer. Dit is de veldbuilding. Links daarvan zou de laatste trap moeten zijn. Deze? Nee, deze hebben we al gepakt.
Nothing has changed.
Nog verder naar links. Kan haast niet. Oh, hier. De laatste trap.
It takes you a moment, but find behind you the ruins of a resident. When this district was booming, the trap feels light, and no locust. No phasmid either, but still.
Well, debate worked on something.
The netting is a little untidy,
Ah.
messier than the others. Like someone or something picked up the trap and shook it before dropping it back down on the ground.
Perhaps our cryptozoologists have competition in the form of an actual entomologist, or someone else is sabotaging them. I could present more theories, but then I would be taking this on as a case, which we did sort of promise to tell them.
A cold gust of air dries your sweaty face, and
En dit is weer een mural waar ik ook al ben geweest.
a row of ghostly shades facing a crumbling wall. With another 7 shades, a cold sea behind this.
Ik was hier al geweest. Hier kan ik niet doorheen. Dan hebben wij voor nu. Return to morale in the whirling with the news.
There's no way the perp is in here, officer. Look how scarred the boards are. All not this time.
The suspect? God, I hope not. I can't see a way in.
We kunnen hier niet naar binnen. In dat geval moeten we hier maar weer weg. Kan ik fast travelen naar de whirling? Nee, waarom niet? En waarom is de Hanged Man weer een point of interest? Daar zijn we al geweest. Ik wil gewoon fast travelen, weet je. Hier is weer een gedachte. Er vliegt een vogel. De gedachte is, er vliegt een vogel. Ja, die kinderen hebben niks nieuws hier
The
waarschijnlijk.
scruffy-haired little.
Nee. Grote kind nog wat nieuws?
Hello, mister. Bye.
Nee. Die moeder nog wat nieuws?
Oh, I don't know.
Nee. Travel to the Martinez Waypoint. Dan gaan we die man even vertellen dat wij hebben gevonden dat een van zijn traps wel leeg is. Kijk, die zijn nu hier, de cryptozoologists.
It's great to see you again.
Boy, am I ever so great.
We moeten met Lena praten.
Oh, sweetie, I don't even know how to thank you for finding my husband and helping him out. I hope we haven't been too much trouble for you. Here, I want to give you a small token of my gratitude.
The little silvery knob holding the tie together feels warm. You could ask her about this when you get the time. It's probably a cryptid, but
Oh, you don't want...
Ramblings.
Darling,
You were a child.
reflexively,
Well, it was summer.
Geef ons informatie.
The strangest, I didn't know. I tried, but I ran back for years.
We were on a date.
It did, yes.
The way it moved. If it weren't for Lena, I might have given up hope years ago. It's no exaggeration.
Our first.
The glances tip,
Not all of them.
It's hard to say how.
How could she?
so she couldn't have made it up.
That's true. You trying to tell.
I thought it was a wonderful story.
You're welcome, sweetie. I do appreciate the chance.
There's really no point in manipulating anyone. She'd be only too pleased to tell you about her work.
Oh,
One cryptid, not a couple. One. This won't turn into some kind of cryptid extravaganza.
He nods, and ooh, tough choice there.
no. It's the cryptid. Oh, yes. The eight-eyed pterodactyl.
Mutation.
Until
This renown seems a bit dubious. Your own catalogue comes up completely empty.
it happened on a botanic. The world alone. He was lost every now and then. Yes, Professor.
Watch out.
Then, the bird, was controlling his mind. It kept him from approaching. He could step back. Every time he stepped forward, the eight-eyed Tetatorn was absent.
Modern race.
This one,
He's sincere. He likes the audacity of it.
Sadly,
Not really. It's
Very.
this one's very famous. Everyone knows it. That would be the giant lives, Morag. No one knows the tower.
Hooey.
That's what make there.
gravity anomaly.
We leren een hoop zo.
Digging this paras.
Hey, you promised you'd only ask about one cryptid.
He nods approvingly.
Oké. Return to Morel. Dit is toch Morel die hier staat? Ja.
Nothing like the gratitude.
He tries to play it cool, remain professorial, but inside,
Good. Okay. And completely empty?
No locusts?
That's not ideal.
It just means the Insulindian phasmid.
she's engaging in a well.
Of course, more clever.
Yes. The Phantasmadeia.
Another trip to the reeds.
I appreciate.
You're jabbing at the soft underbelly of his psyche.
Actually, no. Excuse.
Heartfelt gratitude.
Thank you, it's an...
Damn it, Lieutenant. Have you no intellectual curiosity? Consider the way the empty trip was disturbed. You should ask the red-headed boy,
Ah, Kuno.
Kuno.
A little hooligan.
Oh, my dear Morel.
Delinquents.
Oh, you've been such a...
Well,
After this,
Really, Gary?
Lena, Morel.
No, no.
he keeps the language unemotional.
Dan zullen we dat eens even gaan vragen aan Kuno. Local kids. Fancy hoor. Kuno en local kids. En er was nog iets met een winch on the roof. Kuno.
You missed a good show before.
He fucked the tree up!
You need to act decisively. It's Kuno. Use Kuno words.
Shoot that shit at Kuno, Pigonaut. So? Yeah, so? Kuno
sent your fat ass!
Look, Pig. Kuno sent you to rough some people up. Kuno played you. That happened. Now you go after this shit.
Yeah, real entry.
No. Kuno.
So he knows Locust's hub.
Oh my god, I told you that.
Shut up, see.
Now they're gonna take you to Lane Prison. Deny everything,
Kuno's not gonna say anything.
Lame. That rings some bells. Good. Yeah, that's pretty lame. Sounds like art.
Oh God, Kuno, no!
Stop it, see. No one's gonna make...
There's definitely something going on.
Ja,
You should check out
3%.
Kuno's
Ja,
shack.
schiet niet op.
The one, what's going on, is an ungovernable youth on your crime scene, throwing around incendiary language, trying to push your buttons.
Fuck, no.
Kuno, they've all...
Ease off, see.
He'd rather die than work with the justice system.
Kuno
Oké.
doesn't...
Dus Kuno gaat ons hier niet helpen. Wat we wel hebben gekregen is een skill point. Wat betekent dat we weer terug kunnen naar die witte ding. Maar niet hier vandaan. Ik denk ook nog... Ik moet nog daarboven bij die island zien te komen op de een of andere manier.
This coin-operated viewer, your money disappears, the curtains on the lenses shift. It looks as if it was abandoned quite some time ago.
Can you tell?
It's not. The details are blurry. There's water vapor in...
Nee, we kunnen het niet goed zien. Hier hebben we inmiddels een sleutel van. Deze boot is weg. Oh ja, die vrouw was ergens naartoe gegaan, ja. Dat is waar ook. Waar was zij ook alweer naartoe gegaan? Check the island, check the boardwalk, check Land's End. Ik ben even
Just
zoeken
an
nu.
ordinary wall. Nothing to see here. You have no clue. So many walls
Gooi weer eens
all
mis.
over Martinez. Weather-worn, cracked. Their paint peeled.
Er is wel iets, maar dat kan ik niet zien hier vandaan. Someone's washing dishes. Er is hier iemand.
The door is closed again. You hear someone inside. Walking.
Ja,
The door is... You hear...
we kunnen dat nu niet inspecteren. Hier heb ik een sleutel van. Ik zat te denken, kan ik hier nog vanuit boven nog iets vinden misschien? Ik kan hier niet naar rechts, hier vandaan. Nee. Nee, dat zal vanaf de andere kant moeten. Vanaf de andere kant, dus vanuit het industriegebied. Hier kunnen we niks.
Trying to sneak up on me.
Daar kunnen we ook niks. Dan blijft inderdaad toch de vraag. We moeten via die Land's End, via die island. We zullen toch dingen moeten vinden. Waar vandaan geschoten zou
This
kunnen zijn.
coin-operated view. The metal feels...
Hier is niks. Collectibles. We gaan toch weer naar die mural, want daar is iets te doen. Al weten we nog niet wat. Ik ben ook verkeerd gelopen. Er is iets te ontdekken bij die mural hierboven. Iets wat belangrijk is voor de zaak. Autosave. Oké, dankjewel. Jij wil nog iets vertellen over die mural?
Hello again.
Nee.
The once bright mural towers above you, saying, Feld Electrical, R&D. Tomorrow is just a whisper away. For what? A song carried on the breeze? Or
There is nothing else.
We hebben geen health charges meer.
What? I didn't say anything. Ask do we like maybe we can get shovels and dig? Don't mind that. Bad at
still nothing.
Oh, waarom gooien we alleen maar mis, jongen? Put skill points in encyclopedia. Die double mechanic is kut.
You know a lot about radio. Enough to know you have no knowledge like that. You don't know how it happened. But you know where Ruby isn't. She isn't in the fishing village. She's not with... You've searched the whole coast for Morel. You've even entered the church, met Tiago and Sorna. If she's here on the coast, she'll be here. And besides, something weird happened. Suddenly, there's a sigh carried on the molecules around you, in through the collapsed roof.
She's down there.
Yeah.
Okay. Why? True. But how do we even get in there?
Finally, my time to shine.
Yeah.
Perhaps you can climb them. We are not climbing in.
There has to be a way to use brute force.
Deze ladder kunnen we beklimmen. Ik doe even een quick saveje. Deze ladder kunnen wij beklimmen. Gaat dat goed komen?
A rusty ladder leads to the...
Yeah, that doesn't look good at all.
The distances between the remaining rung. In addition, the first rung is going to be tough to not to mention that the roof is collapsing. What if you were to reconceptualize climbing the ladder? Astral projection. Be open-minded.
Teleportation is not a thing. This really has nothing to do with... Oh yes, it could hurt a lot.
Teleport to the roof. En dan moeten we weer gaan dobbelen. Dit is echt kut.
On second thought, maybe teleport because you're just standing there squeezing your buttocks.
You're not. Please, don't try to climb the building. We'll get in another way.
Ik heb healing dingen nodig voor zowel health als morale. Kunnen we die ergens kopen?
An old pipe peeks out from beneath the building like this. Your eyes slowly begin to adjust. The lieutenant looks over your shoulder.
Given that this isn't a martial arts thriller, it's highly unlikely. However, the pipe suggests there may be an entrance, and it's right here.
It's jammed shut. The subtle approach isn't going to work on this one.
Ja, we gaan weer rollen.
The metal door
Oh, het gaat goed. Wat een verrassing.
Good work.
Wat een verrassing. We zijn binnen. Even save. Wat is hier binnen? You should take out your flashlight. Zodat we lekker gezien kunnen worden vanaf een afstandje. Wat is hier binnen? Oh, wacht. Hier is een trappenhuis. Ik wil eerst even hier de basement onderzoeken voordat we verder gaan.
This isn't just glass. These are old computation components. Yes, filament memories. From the time when the how was the why is...
So it is. I think these used to form a single system. Slot these? No.
All you'll find here is pain.
The rest of the building seems...
Oké. Hier vinden we een jasje. crevice in the wall. Revolutionary propaganda.
A mustachioed and mutton-chopped man, amateurishly depict years worth. Someone crouched.
Yes. Looks like some latter-day radicals were hiding up half a century. I think the purpose of this bunker was to we have found a lot of those lately. I guess what most people think, millions of depictions of Mazov have been produced. I won't stand in your way, but only after we're through with... You mean like Ruby?
Misschien wel.
Could this have been the killer's hideout? Outside the window, the day...
It's a great place to hide. Mazovianism, and indeed, no one could get a clear... In fact, I think we're done with this bunker.
Dan weten we, het schot is in elk geval niet van de boardwalk gekomen. Maar goed, we hebben nog genoeg andere plaatsen te gaan. One of the souls appears more worn than the other. Tunnel collapsed. En hier is een buzzing sound.
There it is again, like a swarm of hornets.
No, what do you mean? I don't feel it, but we should still be careful.
Yeah.
Looks like our suspect. Once we detain a credible suspect, who knows what the Union and the Wild Pines will do.
You will upset the balance of power. This part of keep calm. Go over the whole situation in detail.
Ja.
You're right. However corrupt he may be.
In this case, we can't
Definitely. You think we should finish running it now?
It's a minor point. Don't worry too much about this.
Okay. Why not?
Not closely enough, you suspect. But still, good idea to visit it.
You mean Morel?
If it gets that tense,
Well, we are not responsible for what we can't predict.
If you can't predict it...
I think I see a cavern. Maybe more cellars?
I wouldn't be so sure. You haven't exactly been sneaking.
Or maybe not. Either way, once we go...
Once we go in, there will be no turning back. Dan ga ik saven. En dan gaan we naar binnen. Geld. Geld. En ja, geld is op deze plek niet heel belangrijk.
Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed. Aggressive white noise fills your skull. A strange pain,
That
like
is
you've
Ruby.
never felt before. Through the static, you hear a woman's voice. It's like 1,000 radio stations are being blasted in.
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable right now. Don't
Geen
hope
health
too much
charges.
if I-
Ja.
Battle can't say it's a pleasure, officer. I was...
As she says the word officer, you feel a spike in the agony. It sounds like the entire
Dan ben ik dood.
Feel something in your chest and
Ja.
unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm, your jaw. Very, very bad. All you cop suffers final heart attack.
Lekker hoor. Load game. Dat dacht ik al. Dus eerst healing spullen halen. Voordat we hier naar binnen gaan. Eerst healing spullen halen. We kunnen fast travelen vanaf andere fast travel points. We hebben healing spullen nodig. En we hebben ook nog wat openstaande sidequests. Dit is dus niet the way to go.
Steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Not yet. But I was able to convince the database people to set private 57...
In the cabin,
Want ik heb die healing spullen nodig. Die konden we hier in de winkel healing spullen kopen. Daarbinnen is dus Ruby te vinden. En we kunnen ook nog met Klaasje
You see
praten.
several packaged raincoats, Fill a low shelf.
Nee, die raincoats die hoef ik niet. Medicijnen wil ik.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs.
Okay, here. Okay, here. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something. Okay, here. Okay, here. Okay, here. Okay, here. Okay, here. I hope.
Nou, hup. Healing items kopen. Dat hebben we nodig.
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes.
Nee, dat hebben we niet nodig. We kunnen nog 1 keer terug naar Klaasje. Werd er net gezegd? We hebben in elk geval nu meer healing items bij ons.
Officer. Oh.
Did you take the document?
No, of course not.
She doesn't seem to be lying. She's genuinely spooked by their disappearance.
They couldn't know where I put it. You mentioned seawater? I was worried I'd been too careless with the latch.
Met andere woorden, hier hebben we niks aan.
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
Ah, we gooien weer eens mis.
You give it another, more...
Demolish the place.
Lekker hoor.
I don't see how this is going to give new results. Through the kitchen door, perhaps. Let's explore rather than destroy.
Through the kitchen door. Ja, maar ja, de kitchen door, daar kunnen we ook niet zomaar in.
You see a heavy steel door. You immediately feel drawn.
Kijk, ik kan hier niet naar binnen.
The old cobalt. It leads to a side building, adjacent to this one. The man ponders his...
Ik wil die deur in.
The Coppernado is back. What do you want? Nope. Next question. Yeah. What?
Nee, dit hebben we allemaal al besproken. Een winch, misschien via het industrieterrein. De enige wagen waar we in kunnen is deze wagen.
A lorry stuck in the window. Fumes of heavy fuel.
Laten we even kijken bij het industrieterrein.
Right to work.
Of we iets met de winch kunnen doen.
All I'm wondering, man.
Hier is niks nieuws. Hier is Measure Head.
The unpromising race pupil return. There is nothing. I cannot possibly imagine what they are.
Daar kan ik niet langs omdat die deur daar staat.
The file cabinet stands steady as ever. Hundreds and the same you already remember, Leah. All items of the drawer slides shut.
Ja, dit hebben we allemaal gedaan, dus schiet niet op.
The already familiar cold touch of plastic welcomes you as your fingers run over the dial pad. Zip calling, still calling.
Video Revachol, 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home.
The voice of a youngster on the other end.
Video Revachol is a 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. No. Sir, I don't know. Maybe you called to extend your rental period? Do you need to extend your rental period? Let me fire up the machine. Here we are. You haven't rented anything in 5 years, but you still have a copy of it's not an easy watch. After the death of his daughter, and no wonder no one's been missing it. Still, it would be great if you could...
On the corner of Voyager and Main, a tiny hill. Suddenly you feel like you don't want to hear about video rentals anymore. You don't want to hear about it.
That's enough for you today.
It.
We hebben toch weer wat geleerd over onze geschiedenis. Daar is een dakraam. Waar ik naar wil kijken, maar niet kan kijken.
All those empty wine bottles and cigarette butts on the ground. Someone,
Well, yes, I think we can say with relative confidence that it was you. Yes.
This is the night watchman's booth. The chair is not as austere as the rest of the booth. Stale air floods. You stand and exit the booth.
Ik kan blijkbaar niet daar naar binnen.
This is the night.
Nee. Maar ja, dan blijft de rest toch wel die vraag. Dit dakraampje. Kan ik daar iets mee? Het lijkt er niet op. Ik kan hier nog op, maar hier is niks clickable. Als ik zo loop, dan kom ik bij die Everard.
A rusting control, no screech of metal. Crane does.
Die we ook niet vertrouwen.
You're back before the cargo container. It's despite the dirt that surrounds and trails you. The door stands silent.
Satisfied, detective?
Try again. Just like that, you hear a click, then a rap.
Ahoy! Come on in!
You can't be serious.
Er zit iemand in deze container. Hoes?
The man stands at the far end of the The feeling causes all the hairs on your body to stand at attention, like something's amiss. Trying to visualize the physics at play is liable in the general stillness. Only your tongue moves.
Welcome, welcome.
You can't hear him exactly.
Now, what can I... Who am I? Anyhow, my name is...
Mr. Diodore, I am Lieutenant Kim.
Pleasure to meet you, Harrier Dubois. I must admit, the name suits you very well. Traveling.
Waarom zit hij in een container? Ja?
Let me now ask you.
In the very, very early days of colonizing this archipelago, the kingdom of Surens, a precursor of a modern Sur-le-Clay, used to own the city of Revachol, an obscure detail in the bigger picture.
Ah, Revachol. It's a shame I can't get out and explore myself. One of the downsides of being an extremely high net worth individual, they're simply spending money, smart luxury yachts, high fidelity portable. What? No.
Oh Lord, not this again. Oh, nothing. And yet it never seemed...
All I did was take her fortune and invest it. But then some of
Hij is een rijke man.
net worth friends said to me, but doesn't that take all the fun out of it? And I tell them, sure, and they benefit when I buy things to stimulate the dozens. But every man gets what he capital.
Hey, all this talk about money is made.
What do you mean?
Er is iets geks met hem, ja.
Are you talking about my chin? Oh.
The Weiss-Wieserman coefficient is a ratio designed to... The Weiss 0.999, that's not good. for you.
Among other things. But calm down. That's good.
I see nothing of the sort. To be...
Yes. I imagine that. Why go so...
Deze man in deze container is een vreemde verschijning. Ik ontdek hier verder weinig nieuws. Ik denk toch dat we terug moeten gaan naar onze suspect. Ik zou het anders niet weten. Everard, nog wat nieuws?
Mr. Dubois, now, what can Everard Clare do for you today? Mega rich lightbending guy? Oh my god, how did that get in there? Damn it to hell, Harry. I specifically told my guys to check all the containers for mega rich lightbending guys.
There was a guy in the container.
Honestly, guys, we might be moving all kinds of suspicious things through this harbour, but I won't be caught transporting the light-bending mega-rich. I have a reputation to protect. You're right, Harry.
Not for 1 second did he believe there's an actual mega-rich person somewhere in his container town.
Verder ben ik hier wel klaar nu. Ik zit even te denken. Wat ons dan nog te wachten staat. Kijk, we konden nog vanaf 9 uur die man op het balkon ondervragen. Het is pas 6 uur. Mega lightbending guy. Kijk, en de vraag blijft inderdaad dit dakraam. Hoe komen wij bij dat dakraam?
For something odd? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
Put skill points into half light to open this check. Waar is half light? Hier zo. Dan doen we nog even een poging.
Come to tell me.
Failing the last time was so demoralizing.
Gaat natuurlijk weer niet goed. Ja, dan zullen we toch local kids. Ja, dan gaan we toch weer naar local kids.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone.
We kunnen hun niks zeggen. Kuno en die andere chickie wisten het ook niet.
Is that the phasmid? It looks like the phasmid. Wait. What if this is the fishing rod situation all over again? Fine. It's not a phasmid.
Hello, mister. Bye.
Nee, ik vind hier niks nieuws. We hebben onszelf volgedouwd met healing items. Dus we kunnen dan opnieuw proberen om Ruby daar op te zoeken, daarbinnen. Misschien kunnen we de muzikanten nog even wat vragen stellen.
Hello again.
Empathy. Kan geen level up doen. En die gasten hier binnen, daarvoor moesten we eerst die vrouw helpen.
So, how things going?
Put skill points into logic.
So yeah, the talk is good. You talk.
This young, his look is intensely suspicious.
Yeah, I suck at socialise. A sticker.
Interesting. He wants you to describe it, though he already knows what it looks like.
Good. What did you want to know? Simply, well, the sticker, not alone. Yes, you're the 20th, really. We're all the same. He defeated the present, or maybe he's not. I guess one could right now. You heard me. Weird stuff. Wires going.
The People's Republic of Samara is a product of Revachol's sister revolution on the ground.
Nothing's
The sickest.
most of psionic powers. The odd.
It's not easy to reach a.
Yes, further sign matching would do good for us. One don't think so.
There is fear there.
Besides, I won't.
The young man.
This is hardcore. Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega. Internally coherent. All core!
He furrows his brow as his very.
Hardcore! Ah!
The question is, what is the question? But there was a...
Oké, heel vreemd wat hier gebeurt. Ja, en om dat te fixen moeten we eerst Suna helpen. Figure out why Suna couldn't hear anything through her headphones. Daarvoor moeten wij die headphones nogmaals gebruiken. Met skill points die we niet hebben.
Yes, what is it?
Put skill points into perception. Ik heb geen skill points. Ik heb geen skill points meer. Nou, ik heb nu 5 healing charges. Ik kan proberen om nu dan toch nog een keer bij Ruby te gaan kijken. Nu we die healing charges toch hebben gebruikt.
The once bright mural towers above you, saying, still nothing.
Gooi weer mis.
Head for what? A song.
There is nothing else.
What? I didn't say anything. Ask do, like, maybe we can get shovels and dig? Don't mind that. A bad attempt at humor.
Maar wij weten al dat Ruby hier binnen is. Maar daar komen we niet uit. Omdat wij verkeerd dobbelen. Wat een dom systeem is het toch ook. Dat we door dat dobbelen niet verder kunnen komen. Kijken, is hier nog wat clickables? Ik zal toch ook op de een of andere manier bij dat eiland moeten komen?
Listen to it.
Zijn dit nog te gebruiken dingen? Nee. Hoe gaan wij hier ons onderzoek verbeteren? Die Joyce die hangt hier nog ergens. Er is een secret passage, dat weten we ook nog. Wie kunnen we nog vragen over tatoeages? We moeten nog een wapen vinden. Allemaal dingen die we zouden kunnen doen voordat wij bij Joyce of bij Ruby naar binnen gaan.
To let go of Revachol. The snow, it has been a cold. Looking up at the sky, you're warm in your hat. More, the waters to no more. Below the old, where the children underfoot. After the more, how can it be pure? Snowfall, view all around her. White snow on the extinguished. The canal you cross, someone, a fenced, clean white light.
Dit hebben we toch allemaal al een keer gedaan.
The further out, then there's the bay, and at the far, the raised was once the pox, heavy drum, a line of around you. The snow continues. A chill comes near. Snow falls into dark. That's all. Layer upon layer of someone stuffed a big.
We should keep moving. Who knows when the snow will let up.
Autosave. Het is ook 6:30. En wat ik dus nog mis is de locatie van Joyce. Die misschien wel in ons huisje hier is of in een ander huisje. Zij ging richting Fishing Village. En hier is niemand. Dit loopt dood. Hier zijn de werknemers.
Good to see you.
Does he actually know you? Or is he just shopkeep friendly?
So what do you want? I got smokes. They're cheap. Very cheap. I got pills now. Great deal.
Oh
you
ja,
won't get
hij
a better
verkoopt
deal on that
drugs.
piss. Sure, friend.
Don't mind old Rosemary here. He's...
Oh, you see, bought cigarettes.
The hook. Where is it? I can't see it.
Hook 'em and cook 'em, huh? In the civil...
We gaan geen drugs kopen. Kan ik hier nog naar links? Nee, die poort is dicht. Hier ligt geld. Ligt hier gewoon op de grond, hè? Geld. Hier is nog een deur die geopend lijkt. Naar een hok waar niks is. Shot couldn't have come from here. Trees are in the way. Hier is nog een ingang. Hier is niks te zien. Hier is niks aan te klikken. Waar is die Joyce dan gebleven? En waar is die Joyce dan gebleven, vraag ik me af. Haar boot is weg. En die had een brief achtergelaten dat ze ergens naar het westen was gegaan. Maar ja, hier, ik ben nou in het westen, er is hier niks. Dit is die pawnshop, de brug is open.
The shine on these sunglasses.
Dit is een rare handelaar. Dit loopt dood. Daar is wel een lorry, maar die is ook buiten bereik.
The Delta Logistics Company truck. Stan, you knew it would be here, blocking the gate. Yes, people hard at work at their desks. Irony, because this is a place...
Whatever's going on there could hardly be... You can come back to it on your own when we are done with this case.
We mogen niet naar binnen van Kim.
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo. I don't want to talk about that.
This guy knows Ruby, no doubt. Just play dumb for now. Get everything out of him you can.
Man, I was hoping it isn't going to be her. All I can say is, she isn't around here anymore. She isn't some evil drug trafficker. I didn't, man.
It's true. We would of course lie. But, Emotional rhetoric. He knew something and
A youngish woman.
What color hair?
Blue and violet.
then she may have dyed it. Maybe she dyed it red. Titus.
Thank God I don't know. A friend? Damn, I don't want to...
We can't just...
That's how it always is with...
It won't come to that.
I don't
Hij
believe
weet wel
it.
iets.
She's got the darkness.
She shared the...
Yes. Which is why I don't want to snitch on her. I heard the rumors.
Did this violent light?
Well, it looks like it did now. But we didn't talk about that. We talked to... Fuck, man. Go grill someone else with these questions.
He's right. There are other options. Wait, this guy says they're friends. Then push Tommy and it will break his heart. Now is not the time to focus on feelings. You need that info, son.
I thought you were a different kind of... Here.
The keys to a motor lorry. Pretty complex.
Her lorry's still here. Down past the statue of Philippe. The cabin is green.
When did she leave?
Last Friday.
The cabin is green.
She left them to me.
The other drivers would have to tow it. Or...
If they break in, they would find what's hidden inside.
I bet you are. No. I don't know. Nah.
We hebben wel de sleutel gekregen van haar lorry. Voorbij het standbeeld, blauwe cabin. Dat is natuurlijk die ene waar we al... Oh, deze.
This screen found A to Z.
This is the one our man pointed to.
The glass on the side window. Posters cover the small... The door. There's no... You push the key. The smell of cigarette. There's something odd about the passenger seat. These are movie posters. One of them. There's definitely perfume in the remnants of a sweet juniper-scented perfume. The actress, this is Tijon. She wasted away. The actresses and the rear actor. All looks like the frequency dial is absent.
Strange. There are so many radio stations.
It has to be an advancement.
For contacting an... Looks like we are dealing with an...
A 20-kilometer radius.
Doesn't look like it.
The ghostly actress. You wedge yourself under the steering wheel to get... But one odd detail does catch your eye. Sandpaper adds extra grip.
Sandpaper? Another... Yes? Which means that the missing lady driver was present at the lynching.
Ja.
At least we can now ask Titus some concrete questions about it.
The movie stars are still smiling from the walls. Voila, a stack of neat...
Bonne prise.
This large map, toll booths at the there, hundreds of thousands of motor carriages to Couronne. Through the... This means no storm will... Wind rips through the rattle of motor carriages. The final map. These
We leren hier heel veel over geheime drugsorganisaties van Ruby.
Eminent, the road spreads. Looks like the smugglers have...
So it would seem. The RCM patrols most of these auxiliary roads. Hard to say. The Besmerti with cool names, like it's definite his bad news.
Especially bad news for cops who may have something in their past they don't eat.
Best not to
The stack of maps, a metallic drawer, slides out from... It's an issue of Petty Ferry. It looks like an article ripped out from a radio. These formulas look oddly...
The Ulan frequency system? I've never heard of that before. I know...
Pull out toolbox, enclose the rust.
Great. I think we got everything. A word, detective?
Before we return to Joyce, die er niet meer is.
Alright, we've finished here. Let's quickly debrief and go over what we found. Honestly, I'm quite worried I'm especially intrigued by that radio...
This means it's well funded.
I'm not sure what the Ulan frequency...
Listening in on your calls.
Oh, and the maps we found. And last but not least, it's Ruby's cabin we found. This is an undeniable connection to the Union.
Yeah.
Perhaps you're right.
He just doesn't.
One way or...
Meaning? So...
We should return to... There are more than enough. The fact that one hasn't started already... All the same.
Corruptie.
I don't like the idea of... Debrief over.
Oké, we krijgen nu als nieuwe taak... Report back to Joyce. Waarvan we dus niet weten waar zij is. En we kunnen de Hardy Boys weer confronteren met deze nieuwe informatie. Laten we dat eerst even doen. Dat is namelijk hier.
The Coppernado is back. What do you want? Like hell you have.
We'll do that. In the meantime, did you know that there's an abandoned lorry? We know Ruby was the driver. We know that's your affiliation with her. Detective, you want to deliver the coup de grâce? Thank you. You're right, Titus. There is no local drug trade.
That's a mighty interesting theory. I guess that's what you would need.
Yeah, man. Theoretically,
You would need good, trustworthy people to take their place, of course. Hardy men to run such a monopoly. For the good of the community, of course. Boo fucking who?
yeah. That's
Theoretically, of course. We're just talking politics here. You sure do love long walks through Theory Town, don't you?
He's practically saying yes. A yes to everything you said.
Kijk. Ruby is de drugsvrouw. Skill point. Nou, mochten we een keer mogen... Als we een keer moeten dobbelen, dan kunnen we een skill point gebruiken. Ja, secret passages. Joyce. We weten niet waar Joyce gebleven is. Report back to Joyce. We weten niet waar zij is. We hadden een noot gevonden van... We hadden een noot gevonden van Joyce. Die ik nu niet meer kan vinden. Die hing op dat paaltje. En daar stond op waar ze naartoe was gegaan. Maar dat weten we nou niet meer. Dat weten we nou niet meer. En ik wil die keukendeur in hier.
You see a heavy...
Waarvan wij dus weten dat die waarschijnlijk in een zijgebouw... Deze agenten nog wat nieuws.
Again? I can't believe this shit.
There's something that binds the police of animals, yes.
Well, I am interacting with the most dangerous animal of them all. You. Do yourself.
Can we help you with something?
Ah, en dat dobbelen, jongen.
Yes. What is it? Okay.
What?
Jean.
Lieutenant W. Freighter, John Archetype McCoy's younger brother, Lance McCoy, although a man of 32 years, will mentally never surpass. No idea.
And I'm not going to pretend like he's got a problem.
Jean. I don't...
Don't say anything, Judith. Me?
Okay.
I'm just looking up...
No one. I'm just a man with sunglasses. And you are?
Yes.
Something about the man with sunglasses and you. The energy between you two.
Nou, er is hier iets gaande waar we ook weer niks mee kunnen, omdat wij niet normaal kunnen dobbelen.
Something you needed?
Die dobbelmechanic is echt heel vervelend. Die dobbelmechanic is gewoon echt heel vervelend. Deze man moeten we ook, die weet meer. Die weet meer. Kunnen we niks mee.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says...
Tear machine.
Is this...
Nou, haar hebben we ook al helemaal doorgelicht. Dus hier is dan inderdaad niks nieuws te vinden. Het is ook 7:15. We konden vanaf 9 uur die balkonman nog interviewen. Die dobbelstenen vrouw, kunnen we daar nog wat mee?
The bear's eyes are
Ik moet ook die zaklamp even in mijn hand houden als ik hier loop. Anders zien we niks. En hier missen we het wachtwoord nog steeds van, hè, van deze container.
tiles on the like a smooth draw. The speaker.
Good evening. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule? Good. Good.
Really? She just used the same password?
Portrait accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today? Thank you.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering. With a quiet determination, the printer starts printing. A piece of paper. It's a project report written by the lead producer. The first few pages in its short, the first tranche. Eventually, the damage reached let's just say it was a rear fortress and a single over. Why did Fortress Accident have so many concept artists? It didn't. No, one of them even managed to steal some valuable company. The productions, not the it was impossible. They tried to make, they thought they could, they couldn't. No, even that is until they discovered the Valley of this place
Valley
was
of the Heads.
The Valley of the Heads, with so many. The last count. Do you really want to know? There seems to.
Lekker hoor.
The lieutenant taps his foot.
Een minuut te lang dit doorgaat.
What if you broke the radio computer? What if it's never going to stop? Well, yeah, that and the catastrophic data loss. On the nature of the data loss, what is clear is that one day, an unidentified numeric, when the project was returned, the team spent weeks on the phone with Lintel, the service provider. But despite their diagnostics, they could never, mysteriously enough, it was the lead programmer's responsibility. S. Lukanen killed her, the lead programmer of Fort. I didn't have a home anymore, so I started keeping it in the basement, in the ice bear. That's not what her. She's right, actually. Nothing wrong with keeping this type of. The production schedule ends 4 months later by an unknown author. Still haven't got an answer. I have compared.
Dit is de anomaly die vrouw zocht.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting with a quiet determination. The printer starts. The first few pages give an overview of the capital and workforce, while the production schedule. It was impossible. They thought they couldn't. No, definitely not. Not a chance. Even then, that is until they discovered. No. This place was to be the world had never so many. The last count. Well, yeah. That on the nature of what is clear is that the team spent weeks on always read. And let's face it, they didn't have it. Mysteriously, it was the lead. S. Luke, I didn't have a home anymore. Her former colleague. She's right, actually. The production schedule ends with a few random tiles on the cube.
En zo hebben we dan toch nog wat dingen geleerd over die anomaly van Suna. Maar dat staat los van waarom zij niks kan horen. Daar staat het los van.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
Put skill points into shivers. Nee. Wat ik nodig heb is dat het 9 uur wordt en dat ik die man op het balkon kan opzoeken.
The barbell waits patiently on the floor, like a dog for its master.
Groen is goed.
Conjuring up an inhuman amount of strength, you raise the barbell up in the air. Your biceps tremble, but you...
Lekker hoor. Kim, ben je trots?
A warm way.
Hey, good technique.
Ja. Maar de winkel is nog open. Het scheelt.
Hello again, esteemed officer. Okay, but please, only a few...
The woman looks aloof.
The woman looks aloof. Hier is op dit moment niemand. Kan er wat met die brievenbus?
Mailbox greets you with it, but the documents inside the envelope.
It's not going to be that easy. We need to dirty our hands with the signatures.
Oké.
The tracks are as they have ever been. A bit more worn, perhaps.
Ja, dit hebben we al gezien.
Fortunately.
No wonder the cafeteria managers seem... Well, you did...
The trash container. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you.
Er zal wel niks nieuws in de prullenbak zitten, denk ik.
And organic waste.
Nee.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
Er zit niks nieuws in. Wat ik zeg, nog 3 kwartier wachten voordat die man op het balkon weer verschijnt.
Fuck, does Kuno care? Kuno does...
Nee, Kuno die gaat ons ook niet verder helpen.
All around you.
De locust die Kuno gestolen heeft.
Spires of...
Well, detective, it appears you saw of the locust. For the missing locust case, which is a sub-case of the... Yes. I feel we are nearing a real breakthrough, if anything. But what do I...
Use your powers.
I'll let you...
Moeten we weer met Kuno gaan praten. Ik kan hier vandaan omhoog klimmen. Oh, dan ben ik weer bij die vreemde hatch. Waar vandaan? Ik niks kan. Lekker hoor. Ik de hele tijd kijken naar die vreemde hatch. Hey, ik heb hier een hatch, ik heb hier een hatch. Ik kan er niks mee.
Fuck, does Kuno care? Yeah.
So it wasn't the phasmid. A wave of disappointment washes over you.
It's not Bugtown.
Stop!
Locusts coming down like a shadow. This must be the night.
Yeah, Locust.
There's a tug of war over the name of it. The girl forces herself to watch again, the corners of her eyes twitching from discomfort.
Kuno, the pig wants to help you.
An artist? Maybe I am an artist.
Did he just say I? Kuno usually calls Kuno.
Kuno made Kuno. Kuno says whatever I fucking say I when I want.
This is what he sometimes does when things get tense.
Oh my god, Kuno!
Yo, fuck you. Kuno made himself.
Don't make yourself into a pig.
In it, you hear snow melting, dripping from the eaves. Someone closing a window without a word. For once, the boy is lost for words. You got him. Now convince him to leave the cryptozoologist's traps alone.
I don't give a shit. I don't need the locusts anyway. Shit is...
The girl's face appears again. She doesn't know whether to be glad because Kuno is finally convinced of the lameness, or more worried because of his continued...
It don't mean pig. You really shouldn't have fucked with Kuno. Kuno's gonna let the fuck are they trying to catch anyway? With the...
He recognizes the name.
Bitches think Kuno doesn't know shit.
As you leave, you notice his usual rooster-like swaying posture.
Hij weet wel iets. Report your findings to the cryptozoologists. Oké, zo krijgen we de tijd in elk geval wel gevuld. Totdat we straks om 9 uur het dak op kunnen. Het wordt hier ook steeds drukker.
Hello, officer.
I think I almost have it. So it was just a...
Thank you for telling us, sweetie.
She acts chipper, but something's changed in her tone.
Yeah, you're right. We just need to
He has a 38-degree fever.
Darling, I told you to take...
You're right,
Hij wordt
you're
ziek.
right. We can come back next season, when it's warmer.
Of course, sweetie. You've helped us so much already. Everyone would understand if you... He's right, dear Morel.
Self-deceit, sire.
You're right, dear.
The slouch in his shoulders tells you otherwise.
This place is much better for fieldwork in the summer.
Thank you, dear.
You're right, Lena. The RCM is worth their salt. More...
Okay, it's 1113 Tabernacle Road. Goodbye.
Nou. We hebben de mensen goed geholpen. En nu zijn ze verdwenen.
Hey, was there something you needed? Got the 20 ray out. Good.
Ik kan hier wel weer slapen vannacht.
Anyone forget, asshole.
Another thing. Yes.
Ik kan hier vannacht wel weer slapen, dat komt wel goed. Laten we de zaklamp weer even in de zak doen. Deze hier eens voor. The smoker on the balcony. Ja. Na 9 uur. Check Island, check Land's End. Dat moeten we ook nog doen, ja. Maar we weten in elk geval ook waar Ruby is. Daar waren we al geweest. Maar toen had ik geen healing material. Ik moet er omheen lopen. Check Island. Ja, en die Joyce is dus verdwenen. Die is weg met de boot, maar we weten niet waar naartoe.
This coin operates. Your money the curtains, the lenses. It looks as if it was abandoned.
There are ruins. Waar is die Joyce gebleven? Dat is onze vraag vooral.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see because you see it. Finally. All the other wall. Oh, wall father. Huh? He sounds tired. You already have the heavy fuel oil to use as paint. It's red. And Cindy if you must.
Add even more beauty to the wall. Now Cindy the skull.
Hello again, officers. Ooh. Not only...
She does have eyes that seem to be smeared with...
Yes. I keep hoping a shaft will... It doesn't...
The inspiration.
Does anyone? Shoot, Piggy. It's what you do. What for? Well, if it's for art... But what kind of art are we talking about? Let me stop you right there, Piggy. You have no idea, do you? No idea. No brush? Fuck there, Piggy. I guess art just isn't really you.
17%.
That's pretty fucked up. Even for you. I think everyone, you're a real sad sack. Sure.
The right idea. You know what you've got in that fuel canister you scat.
I don't believe it. I've never known. There'll never be skulls. But thank you for passing.
Oké, nu hebben we een kwast.
The paintbrush in your hand is like a loaded revolver. What will it be, Desperado? Quite a few things come to mind.
Something beautiful is going to happen. Dat gaan we opschrijven. Kijk eens wat een kunstenaar.
You've spoken.
Very poetic.
Wat een kunstenaar. En ik denk nog steeds, hier hing een briefje waarop stond waar we heen moesten.
Yes. What do you want to know? Maybe you can... Do you want me to brief you? 3 days ago. During that day, there's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as... Just to be clear, we are You mean like a brief? There's no reason. 3 days ago, during that time. Okay then. Good.
Skill point.
Only banal one you should be.
Damage morale. Nog 6 minuten. En we zijn vergeten waar Joyce is. Schoonmaakster is hier nog steeds.
Give me a moment.
Nee, daar kunnen we niks nieuws mee. En over 6 minuten zou de buitenman er moeten zijn. Autosave. Zijn nog wat nieuws?
Hello again.
Ik denk het niet, hè? Nee. Ik denk het niet. Ah, hier is nu niemand meer. Hier hebben we die bust. Die hadden we ook op die andere plek gevonden. Kunnen we niks mee nu. Deze deur was alleen van een badkamer. Waar niks meer clickable is. Die deur kunnen we niet in.
This door is made of no one.
We should return in the evening.
Ja, we should return in the evening. Dat is leuk. Dat is over 5 minuten. Dan moet ik toch nog 5 minuten vullen. Check Island, check Land's End, check Boardwalk. Genoeg te doen. Run the number on the armor, dat is ook voor morgen. Locate a working firearm. Report back to Joyce, report back to Joyce. Find a way into the secret passage. Genoeg taken. Genoeg taken.
The door is closed again. You hear someone.
Er is iemand binnen, daar kunnen we niks meer mee. Er was nog sprake van a winch outside. Waar we hier vandaan... Die had iets met die deuren te maken. Ik hoorde een geluidje. Een soort buzz. A winch outside. Die iets te maken heeft met die deuren, maar die we niet hier vandaan kunnen zien. Ik kan ook die middelste deur niet openen. Hè, Klaasje?
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions.
Ja, die deur kunnen we niet.
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
Put skill points into physical. Maar dat kan. Interfacing. Nou, zo'n armor kan ik ook aan. Ziet er wel cool uit. Cool.
The white ceramic cuirass hugs your torso. Your movements cause tiny little clicks, like dice rolling somewhere far away. As the plates reorient to the hardened you really do feel more confident. Invulnerability does that. Even partial invulnerability. Remember, this is a highly specialized kinetic redistributor meant to stop bullets. Wear it for the day you have to fight someone covered in the same material.
Ontdekken een nieuwe gedachte. Die winch. Is dat de winch die ze bedoelen? Ja, die is niet clickable. Nou, voor deze deur. Physical instrument. Skill cap reached. Ik denk, ja, dat is leuk. Mijn physical skills zijn maximaal.
Yes.
Dus ik kan niet deze deur intrappen. Terwijl het waarschijnlijk wel iets is. Iets onbekends. Kan ik hier nog een keer wat doen?
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera. The man is finding it hard not to trip on the tape. We're unidentifiable. He nods.
No problem, officer.
This fan has it been consigned there as
Savoir-faire. Dat heb ik niet bij de hand. Okay, er zitten daar ook allemaal unidentified deuren. Nou, nog 1 minuut. En dan is die gast thuis. En er is dus inderdaad een winch aan de achterkant van het gebouw die we hier vandaan niet kunnen zien.
You think you have a pretty hot suspect right now, don't you? Notice how it came together without casting too much suspicion on class. Anything struck you a bit off about this mishmash? Good point. It is rather rare these days. But true. Strange how you conducted the whole. Notice how this hasn't come up at all. Even Hardy and his boys didn't. Absolutely. That's right. Don't listen to.
21:03. Daar gaan we. Ik loop weer verkeerd. Ik moet er omheen. De man op het balkon. Wat kan hij ons vertellen aan nieuwe informatie? Als we met hem hebben gesproken, kunnen we ook deze video afronden en dan toch maar Ruby gaan opzoeken in de volgende. Smoker on the balcony. Kijk, daar staat hij. Hallo meneer.
Gendarmerie. You found me.
His slender figure is backlit.
It was mine. My friends use it from time to time. So tell me, are you here to make things right again? Beautiful. I have some good news for you. My Sunday friend is visiting me tonight. I told him about you and he'd like to say hello. Step in. He's already waiting. Mm-hmm. That's why I chose this place.
Wait. Suddenly you're digging things?
Trust me. That's nice, but...
He takes another downstairs. A cat crosses the...
Besides...
He's going to leave you alone again. Something tells you you're never going to talk to an individual this cool or mysterious ever again.
To the city.
A man on high heels stumbles out of a basement club. Music blasting.
Take care, alright?
The smoker on the balcony. En hier binnen is dus nog een andere man.
And he's gone again. Looks like it's becoming a theme for him.
Right after you.
Ik ben benieuwd wie dit is, de Sunday Friend. Party Dragon Silk Robe. Fancy hoor. Er ligt iets onder het bed. Samaran Conical Head. Afwas. Nou, ik ben benieuwd naar de Sunday Friend.
Officers of the Revachol citizens.
His hands are clean and well manicured.
My name is Charles Vildrouin, and I am an official. I heard you talking to my friend outside.
Hanging? What a drag. He seems like a cultured gentleman. You should ask him about the finer things.
I got it from the head of the...
He's alluding to...
That's really all I can tell.
Hij woont hier ook.
Takes out his notebook and nods to you to proceed.
I'm sorry to say I did, officer.
He didn't see the hanging. He saw the little show staged by the Hardys.
Officer, it's very difficult to describe what...
He holds out his hands and...
What do you mean, like in a play?
It was just so strange. I was on the balcony when it happened, getting some fresh air. I remember that first they came in, carrying what looked like a... That's when I understood.
That lines up with previous testimony, doesn't it? Well done, detective.
Only that there were about 8 or 10. But I suspect you knew that already. I can't say I'm surprised. The fine reputation of the men and women serving in the RCM is well deserved. The coalition is... The economy impacts the entire international community. Well, you could say I'm undoing... Yes.
Wait, there isn't actually an Institute of Price Stability, is there? Or maybe there...
It's the International Organization for Moralists. Hence, Moralist International.
Doing one's job doesn't automatically make one...
But of course. Because moralists believe in a normal, stable...
You've managed...
I'm a lieutenant of the RCM.
A very moralist answer. Martinez, Revachol, but they are working towards it. You're all doing very well here, relatively speaking. Is this option D usually the most reasonable answer? Sounds like your moralism is all up. Now, enough of this dilemma. La communauté, your employer, it is the most important. It's the cent which is...
Basically.
Hij geeft ons informatie.
That's why the Institute of... But not too... The coalition believes in the... A sound money... But oh, I don't have my... What's there to... Moreover...
Darling, that can't be an official designation.
Because a great...
Jamrock and other...
Whatever you wish, officer. A few...
Hypothetically speaking...
Well... I would say that is... What sort of a fugitive are we talking about here? That is corporate espionage. This fugitive must...
A moment, if you don't mind, sir. You do realize what you're doing, don't you? Very real. I won't tell you how to do your job.
When you turn back, the man is looking at you, expectantly.
Ah, that's right. Phew, for a moment there I was...
A bullet deftly dodged.
Now that that's settled, was there... my friend. My friend is a Kedra is a... That it's never going... EPIS...
God, yes.
It was such a wild success. Why, it stands for progress. It's been such a wild, extraordinary... A supranational political... You mean Revache? It's one day going...
Except that.
No. But we were talking about my... How did any... Au contraire. It's how... Sorry. But I told you, officer. Officer, he's deeply...
As though you weren't...
Hij vertelt ons weinig.
She likes all the arts. Perhaps I'm just enjoying the view. Listen.
The baby is crying in the night.
No, the Insulindian Bay. This place used to be a... But the millionaire... My friend...
A busy bee.
I'm all ears, officer. A moment. Do you have everything you need from me? I'm afraid we won't have the chance to speak again once. It's against
That's not the real reason he's so apprehensive. Men in his position shouldn't be seen loitering around.
Of course.
Nou, meer is hier niet te vinden. Dus wat wij dan nu gaan doen, is overnachten. En dan morgen Ruby maar weer eens opzoeken. Met dobbelsteen throws die niet werken. Echt, wie dat bedacht heeft. Het dobbelsteen systeem. Ik ben geen fan. Ik ben geen fan. Van het dobbelsteen systeem. Maar goed, eerst even overnachten. Wat jij, Kim? Ik had geld, dus ik heb hier weer betaald voor een overnachting. Waarom ook niet? Kim zegt see you in the morning.
The
Lijkt
bed
me
is
goed.
still the room behind.
Like a deftly cast
Bedtijd.
fishing net, sleep pulls you out of the world and into its dark shore. The rough man.
How of things?
This bastard.
Because you know you are a murderer. A disco music listening psych.
Hear that? It's much, much worse than that.
We're trying
The last dream will be total annihilation.
of hell.
Everything is so okay. Your island.
The last thought in your head before waking is, maybe you shouldn't have seen that.
Een stained glass window in the church. Nou goed, we zijn weer wakker. Dat betekent dat wij hier gaan checkpointen. En dat we daarna in de volgende video Ruby gaan opzoeken voor de zoveelste keer. Het gaat goed komen vroeg of laat. Graag tot de volgende keer.